Hello, it's me, Recky, and welcome back to another military reaction. We're gonna go over to United Kingdom, for there is kind of a big uh, military exercise going on somewhere in Europe right now, and I think it's like uh, could be NATO doing this, to be honest. I found this. It's on the channel called Off Track Places Military Aircraft channel. And the title is British Army is gearing up for the biggest military exercise since the Cold War. I don't really know what that means, but if British Army is doing this, I'm pretty sure they are not alone doing this. And I'm quite positive that NATO has something to do with this. If you haven't checked out Off Track Places with Military Aircraft channel, you find the link for this video we're going to watch, and of course for the channel. It's located right down there in the description. It's about 11 and a half minutes long, but we're going to find out what the British Army is actually bringing to the exercise, and that's pretty darn cool. If you do enjoy the content you're currently watching, don't forget to smack the like and of course hit that subscribe. That was very near, like this. And if by chance you find something that you want Recky to check out, let me know in the comments. Don't use the links though, because they normally get blocked. So just write the name of the video and say, hey Recky, check this out. I think you might like this. A big thank you to the channel members and the patrons of Recky. Thank you so much for the excellent support. A big shout out to the Supreme Tier donators over by Patreon and of course channel membership. You guys rock. Personal shout outs goes to the ultimate supporters, Deja, Walt, Dwayne, Dana, Troy, Robert, Matt, Lon, and Barbara. So without further ado, I am pretty sure we need to check this out. Might actually increase the video here for you guys. You can actually see what the heck's going on. Here we go. Hopefully there's some nice narration too and explains what the heck's going on. Let's get the shit a minute. Alright. Okay. Hello, Artie. Oh, tanks. Germany, Poland, UK.
This is Kendrew Barracks, located in the historic county of Rutland, England. British Army soldiers from 2nd Battalion, the Royal Anglican Regiment, are preparing to...
So this was the late January to be. It says 24th of January, so the drill might be, the exercise might actually be over as we speak. Well, I'm pretty sure it is.
To Europe from Marchwood Military Port to the German port of Emden. They are taking part in NATO's largest set of military manoeuvres since the height of the Cold War, called Exercise Steadfast Defender 2024. The soldiers are getting Foxhound, Jackals and Coyote TSV military vehicles ready to be driven 150 miles to a waiting Ro-Ro ship docked at the Sea Mounting Centre, Marchwood Military Port near Southampton, United Kingdom. The soldiers form part of NATO's Very High Readiness Joint Task Forces, VJTF. The VJTF role currently falls to the British Army's 7th Light Mechanised Brigade Combat.
I'm going to be completely honest. I have no clue what kind of vehicles, what kind of aircrafts, what kind of... I know the SAS is a branch in the British Armed Forces, but I have no clue what they have kind of vehicles. Even we're talking about vessels and naval ships and stuff like that. So I might need to check that out because these are completely unfamiliar. Is that kind of a Humvee thing like over there? Of course, that's a truck, but this one is completely new to me. So I think I need to check that out.
That team, affectionately known as the Desert Rats, who assumed the role from the German Bundeswehr at the beginning of 2024. The VJTF is a spearhead force. It would basically be the very first rapid responders to any real-life threats to European security. The task force also includes 4th Battalion, the Royal Regiment of Scotland, the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards, and troops and capabilities from 8 other NATO allies.
Just come to think of it, we're talking about the British Army. If they come That's UK, and I think it's Scotland, England. I don't know if Scotland, England. Oh, I feel so pathetic now. UK is that Scotland and England. We got Northern Ireland, Ireland. We got Wales. Oh, dear Lord.
Today, the task force, including the 2nd Battalion, the Royal Anglican Regiment soldiers, are part of a deployment manoeuvres called Exercise Brilliant Jump 2. It's designed to test the logistical challenge of sending overseas vast numbers of troops and vehicles at short notice and within exacting time frames. The United Kingdom is sending 22,000 British Armed Forces personnel from her 3 military services,
Damn.
the Royal Navy, Royal Air Force and the British Army, who will deploy 19,000 soldiers, contributing the majority of the 22,000 service personnel under deployment orders. Although precise numbers of vehicles, ships and aircraft is not disclosed, we know the UK has sent a carrier group led by HMS Prince of Wales and her air group of F-35B Lightning jets and helicopters. The RAF are deploying F-35B Lightning attack.
I feel like this exercise are more or less only about how fast can we deploy, what are we deploying, and what can we deploy as fast as possible. That's a pretty darn good exercise.
Aircraft and Poseidon P-8 surveillance aircraft. The British Army is deploying many hundreds of tanks, artillery, helicopters, surveillance and logistics support vehicles. It is likely to be Great Britain's largest military deployment exercise since the end of the Cold War. With the assistance of the Royal Electrical and Mechanical Engineers, the vehicles and equipment have arrived in Germany. The next stage is to transport all these vehicles and equipment to Poland for Exercise Dragon 24. Troops from the Desert Rats flew into Sennenlager via Paderborn Lippstadt Airport, Germany, to meet up with soldiers from the 2nd Battalion, the Royal Anglican Regiment at Dockside in the port of Emden, supported by 17th Port and Maritime Regiment, Royal Logistics Corps. Together they will transport vehicles and equipment over 621 miles to Poland's Drawsko-Pomorski training area. Troopers from the 2nd Royal Scots Dragoon Guard will fly directly to Szczecin Airport, Poland, to attend Exercise Dragon 24.
Exercise Dragon.
The logistical challenge.
So some will fly over there, some will actually drive from the port of Emden, which is supposed to be located somewhere around here, and they're going to drive over here. And okay. So basically, how fast can UK respond if anything goes from the east goes ever so slightly too long into West Europe? How fast can the UK send troops over to help Poland?
Challenges set by Exercise Brilliant Jump 2 almost complete. British troops will be joined by Albanian armed forces at Staging Area Vanguard at Drawsko-Pomorski training area in Poland, where they will be joined by Polish troops as well as NATO allies Spain and Turkey. These soldiers are part of the British-led alliance's Very High Readiness Joint Task Force, VJT.
Oh, they're driving Humvees, yeah. Really cool. Well, join the army, travel the world.
It's massive in terms of a whole NATO exercise. In terms of our everyday work,
we're fairly good at getting ourselves integrated. We find out that despite language barriers, soldiers tend to be very similar across the world.
Oh, good.
NATO allies France, Germany, Italy, Lithuania, Slovenia and the United States have also deployed, gathering to take part in Exercise Dragon 24, Polish-led multinational exercise involving 20,000 soldiers
Spain?
from 10 countries, including 15,000 soldiers from the Polish armed forces. During the first stage of the exercise, Polish and US military engineers using bridge lane systems enabled freedom of movement for a NATO multinational armoured force marching more than 300 kilometres along 2 corridors, crossing streams, ditches and canals to reinforce the rapidly deployed spearheading force The British-led Very High Readiness Joint Task Force, VJTF. This multinational armoured marching column was now facing its biggest challenge as they approached the mighty Vistula River near Kozenvio, Poland.
Vistula River.
Fortunately for the
Okay, so they're actually in March now, 2024, and I'm
huge
loving
armoured
this.
column, soldiers from the unique German-British Amphibious Engineer Battalion 130 had deployed with 27 M3 amphibious bridging vehicles to Poland's Vistula River. Battalion 130 engineers are aware that the first leading group of heavy armour and scouting vehicles are approaching their pre-planned crossing point and will begin launching their M3 rigs. The battalion, including 23 Amphibious Engineer Squadron Royal Engineers, is an unusual unit in that both
Let's look at the Swans. They're like, what the crap are you guys doing? They don't give a shit, though. That's kind of cool.
British Army and Bundeswehr soldiers serve side by side. They are the only unit in NATO to have this particular wide wet gap crossing capability.
Oh, Germany. Oh, get out of town. I've never seen this being done. So they connect to each other somehow. Oh my days. Okay. Oh, they're gonna cross that? That is insanely cool. Look at that. We don't have no bridge, sir. Well, make one, god damn it. We got France too. 10 nationalities is actually in here doing this exercise. And I really love the fact that we got United States tagging along and being one of the guys, even though it's Europe. Really cool. Polish Armed Forces Leopard. Got the Leopard. It's a mighty fine tank right there, to be honest. Never seen this before. Germany got some serious engineering skills when it comes to crossing. I can't believe this. Look at that. Here we go. We don't need a bridge. We do not need bridges here. We can just create one out of two vehicles. Team mounted sent to Marchwood near Southampton. We got 9th March 2024. Alright, so Marchwood military port over to port of Emden. Oh, the Challenger, is that one of the tanks, I think? Main battle tank. MBT,
British
of course.
Army logistics operation continued, this time deploying heavy armour. The British Army is sending an undisclosed number of AS-90 155mm self-propelled howitzers and 51 Challenger 2 main battle tanks. It is the largest deployment of these tanks for many years. The Army may have secretly deployed some Challenger 2 tanks by rail via the Euro terminal in Dover, a logistics exercise that was previously conducted several years ago. We do know 12 main battle tanks were deployed from strategic storage placement in Germany. The majority, however, were transported by a Ro-Ro ferry ship.
I was wondering if a normal civilian transport ship can take about 150 cars. How many tanks can they take? I mean, holy crap. The big boys going on over here. Oh, I like this. I don't know why I like this. It's so weird. But I would love being there and just looking at this. We got a howitzer here. Again, I know very little about the UK and what they have when it comes to It has a 90 gun equipment, 150. Oh my days, 155 millimeter howitzer. So actually, change will lock them in. There, they gotta be like super tight in though. What's going on the deck? Oh, we got a tank loose in the. Wow, that must have taken freaking hours to do that. I don't know why I get goosebumps. It's so weird. So weird though.
Thanks for watching.
My pleasure, dude. If you haven't checked out the channel Off Track Places Military Aircraft, link available in the description. Of course, for the video we just watched. If you haven't been there before, go check it out and give them the support that they so much deserve. I enjoyed this immensely, even though I know very little about United Kingdom and the armed forces. I know a little about the Special Forces SAS, I think. So let me know if you are from Britain. Let me know what you think. What next step should I take when it comes to learning about the UK and the armed forces? If you did enjoy this, don't forget to smack the like and, of course, hit that subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. And again, thank you so much for watching. I'm Recky. You stay safe.